She takes us back to the day the woman went missing. Elizabeth.
Yes, good morning, Paul. So it was June 19th, 1972. Christine Sale lived in Mount Vernon with her husband and their son. They lived in a trailer that was located on Calico Farms in Mount Vernon. That morning, her husband tells me that he gave her a kiss, told her goodbye, and left. That would be the last time that anyone would ever see Christine Sale. Now, I want to get some photos of her up on your screen right now. She was 22 at the time that she went missing. He arrived back later to the house with a coworker to find their son, David. He was 3 at the time. He was crying in the doorway. Christine was nowhere. Turns out that morning was the last time anyone would see Christine. Not a trace of her or any information about her disappearance has been found for 48 years. Trudy Nichols, Christine's mother, tells me the police within those first hours said they couldn't do anything, suggesting that maybe she had just run away. They told the family and her husband they couldn't do anything for 48 hours. But Trudy knew Christine would have never left the way she did.
I realized or noticed, saw when we got there that the child was there, that the car was there, that her purse was there, and that she wasn't there. Now, there's something bad wrong.
Yes, her purse was there. All the items were there. Nothing missing in the house and nothing moved. No signs of struggle in that house. Just no Christine. Trudy told me that she knows that she would have never have left without her son, David. She was a very good mother, loved her son, and she just would have never, ever done that. Now, if you have any information about her disappearance, about her, anything that you maybe remember from that time, please contact the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department. Now, in just a few weeks, I'll be taking a deeper dive into this investigation, bringing you all the information to the surface because there's a lot of twists and turns in this story. Reporting from Lawrence County, Elizabeth Van Mitri, back to you.
A cold case in Lawrence County has baffled investigators for nearly 50 years. A woman just vanished, leaving her toddler alone at home. Elizabeth Van Mitri has been working with the sheriff's office to put a spotlight back on this case. Elizabeth.
Yes, good morning. I've been poking for the better part of a year on this case, trying to figure out what's going on. But as I mentioned before, there are so many twists and turns in this particular case that the more I find out, the more questions I have about what exactly happened that day. So this morning, I do want to take you on a little bit of a journey back to the day before she disappeared. But first, I want to get her photo up on your screen right now. And if you are around, I want you to go ahead and take a look at that photograph. Maybe you've seen her before. She's 22 years old in this photo. Her hair brown, but she did have blonde highlights at the time. The last time her mom and dad saw her was the day before she went missing. It was Father's Day weekend, and that Sunday, she and her husband and son joined Chris's parents on Table Rock Lake for a day of boating. Now, Chris is what the family members call Christine. Doyle and Trudy Nichols told me everything seemed fine that day. They did go back to the Nichols home for dinner that night. Trudy, Chris's mother, remembers everything about their last moments together.
You'll see her in the kitchen that evening. She had shorts on and a brown and white striped top, and she wore a necklace, a little cross, that my mother had specially made for her. It was a little gold cross, and she had that on, and I can still see that. So, the whole thing's still unbelievable.
Unbelievable 48 years later for that family that they still have nothing. They know nothing about what happened. Now, what you may not know is in that interview with her husband, Trudy's husband Doyle is sitting right beside her. Doyle didn't want to be on camera at the time, but he told me that before he died, he wanted to know something about her disappearance. Now, he died in December of this year at age 98. Trudy is still alive and still hoping to find more information out about her daughter. Reporting from Lawrence County, Elizabeth Van Mitri, back to you.